So you're welcome to it. She said, we have stuff that we just want to just start another box, which is okay, that we can. There we go. We have managed to go live on Facebook and YouTube. I'm so excited. And what a beautiful Tuesday today. It's so exciting here at my sewing room for our Facebook and YouTube show for June 10th. We're just very, very thrilled. Not only that, but I have a live audience today. I have two beautiful people here, Laurel and Wendy, doing their So Powerful purses. Awesome. Thanks, ladies. Thanks for being part of the live audience today. So it's awesome to see them. So Powerful Purses is a volunteer group who sew purses for young ladies over in Africa to make sure that they have the ability to put their personal things into a bag to take to school so they don't have to miss out on school. It's called So Powerful Purses, and you can find them on their website, So Powerful. And we do have a group of ladies who are so dedicated. When they can't make the scheduled ones, they come on their own and do it here at the store. So it's absolutely wonderful. It's usually the first Tuesday of the month, but that won't happen in July because July 1st is a holiday. So it will happen on the next Tuesday. I think it's the 8th, something like that. Anyways, but thank you to them for doing their wonderful volunteer work. And speaking of volunteer work, we also have our Quilts from the Heart group who does volunteer quilting at the store, and they meet every third Wednesday of the month. So that will be happening next Wednesday for Quilts from the Heart. They break for the summer months of July and August, but they will be here June third Wednesday, and we'll help them build quilts and things for the Luna Project. Anyways, got sidetracked there. I just wanted to say good morning to everyone. It looks like Helen's on, Ruth's on. So welcome to Facebook and YouTube at my sewing room. Hi, Peggy. So good. I'm so excited. I managed to get conversations going on both sides and I can see the comments. It's absolutely wonderful. All right. So I have a few shout outs this morning for some of the people who have either come into the store to shop or have sent me comments or contacted the store through Facebook or YouTube. So shout outs first to Agnieszka. I always say her name wrong. Please pardon me, Agnieszka. She was in shopping on Sunday and said she really enjoys the Facebook show. She says I'm funny. All right, and also shout out to Rusi, I see is online. Glenda I'm hoping that your wedding went very well and that you were back home again all in one piece, but had a really good time. So shouting out, continuing to Eva W, Carol D, Tina B. Oh, I see Ann S. She's on my list here too. Ann, I'm hoping Northern Ontario is not too on fire and smoky. And shout out to Peggy N and Helen O as well. To Sandy A, Pauline H, Dorothy T, Teresa W, Michelle G, Vicky S, Nancy C, Carol M, Mary Z, Jillian H, who's not H anymore, she got married, and she used to be our Jillian that worked in the back in shipping and receiving in Brother Bernina Parts things. Anyways, she's expecting and I'm hoping that maybe something exciting has happened, but I haven't heard yet. All right, continuing the shout out, I said Ann S. How about Ann L, Loanne F, Janet H, Lana T, there's our Peggy N, Helen O, Irene T, Denise B, Nicola P, who we haven't heard from for a while, so glad she's able to join us, and Vivian P, who was new just last week. So yay! Thanks, everybody. All right, I want to introduce you to a new line of fabric, and I know it is summer, summer, summer out there. Absolutely gorgeous, except for the smoke part. We've had a couple of really hot, smoky days, but today should be a little less hot, and it should be just perfect. All right, so I hope that you have a good day. So I'm going to take you back, well, take you ahead about 6 months or so into November, December, and let you look at the new line of fabric that just came in called Winter Chill. And as you can see in the background behind me, it has snowflakes. It has 3 different colors in its line, really dark blue, medium blue, and light white and blue. So they also have a panel that goes with this. So let's have a look at the close-up panel. And you can see it's all on snowflakes, and you cut each snowflake out and do something fun with it. Make placemats, table runners, anything that would look really sweet for the Christmas holiday, well, wintry season. Anyways, this new line of fabric is called Winter Chill. And I just wanted to introduce that to you. It's the new one, and you will find it out front in one of the slide bunks, and we can find it for you if you're interested in doing something chilly. I know, chilly is the word for it. All right, so something else that came in were a couple of new panels that came from the line Call of the Wild. So I thought I would maybe show you those. And so we're going to go on a little hunt to find some animals. Okay, so we're going to have a little hunt. Oh, yes, we're in the wilderness now. And my first one that I see are horses. So this is the Call of the Wild panel for horses. Sunset, they call it. Sunset. But it's actually beautiful horses with the sunset, I guess, in the background. So this one is not new, but it is one of our Call of the Wild panels. Really pretty. So what did the pony have? Why did the pony have to gargle? Because he was a little horse. Yeah. Okay, so that's the first wild animal we've spotted. Let's see if we can find some more for Call of the Wild. Oh, what's that? I see something on the horizon. Oh my goodness, look at those gorgeous polar bears. So this is Call of the Wild, and it's called Frost. Frost. Beautiful polar bears. Absolutely gorgeous. You notice a theme going on here? It's all kind of wintry and cold. Yeah. So what do you call a polar bear in the jungle? Lost. That's right. You know, panel puns. We always have to have panel puns if we're showing off panels. Okay, let's go back and see what else we can find in the series of Call of the Wild. Oh, look at this one. Isn't she a beauty? That's a most gorgeous deer. And it's got a winter landscape as well. And it is called Call of the Wild Fawn. Very beautiful. All right, so what did the deer say when he left the barbershop? I feel like $1,000,000. Anyway, so there is the next one, Call of the Wild Fawn. Okay, still hunting. There's a few more of those wild things out in the wild. Let's have a look. Oh, spotted one. Not far off, but you want to stay away from this one. Getting too close might be a little of a dangerous idea. This one is a big bison. Look at him, he's gorgeous. What I like about the bison one is that it does have, like, in the fur, they have like seams, like they've painted some of the landscape into the fur of the bison. All right, you guys, what do you get when you cross a bison with a chicken? You get buffalo wings. Sorry. Got Laurel to laugh. Yoo-hoo. Good job, audience. All right, let's keep looking, because I've got those ones we've had for a little while, and they are very beautiful. But I found a couple of new ones. Oh, where are they? Way up in the tree. Way up in the tree. Oh, there it is. Way up in the tree. Brand new one. Just came in. Call of the Wild. And this one is Raven. And of course, as soon as we saw this one, we thought, that is so cool. And the first thing I thought of was Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. But then Fern reminded me that there is a Bible story where the raven actually brought someone their food while they were lost in the desert. And so he is also a symbol of abundance. Isn't he gorgeous, though? And in his eyes, there is, looks like the Northern Lights, and on his chest, of course, is a scenery picture with trees, but he is called Raven. Ooh, he's gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. All right, let's see. I'm going to head down from the mountains now and head to the lowlands or the highlands. There it is. I found it. A Highland cow. The coo. Isn't he beautiful? I'm sorry. I showed these two things to Julie on Sunday and she bought them both. She just loves the Highland coo. But isn't he the most fun little hairy beast you've ever seen? Yeah. And he's actually, if you're looking it up, he's called Caramel or Caramel or Caramel, however you'd like to pronounce the name. It's Call of the Wild Caramel, C-A-R-M-A. Okay, there's no sticker on here, so I'm guessing, but it's Caramel, C-A-R-A-M-E-L, Caramel. So that is the wonderful wild caramel Highland coo. All right, so of course, what do you call a cow in an earthquake? Well, of course, it's a milkshake. Yeah. So those are our new Call of the Wild panels that you might be interested in coming in to look at. I know it's summertime, but it's only 6 months away and we'll be at Christmas. So you got to start thinking about fall and winter. Anyways, those are our new wild panels. Now, announcements. Yesterday, I was so excited. I let everybody know about the parking lot cleaning. Well, it seemed to have been a non-event because they didn't close off the parking lot. They must have cleaned it at nighttime because it's all swept. They're supposed to paint, so I'm not sure when that's going to occur, but I'm thinking maybe overnight. So anyways, don't worry about the parking lot. It's wide open and it's clean. So come on down to the store and check out the parking lot and come into the store and see us and check out the winter chill and the Call of the Wild panels. Yes, just beautiful. All right, what's happening at the store? As I say, Thursday we'll be doing Facebook and YouTube at 10:30, and it will be like a Father's Day tribute because Father's Day turns out on Sunday. It has just crept up on us. I find it when the first Sunday of the month is the first, those 3 Sundays go by so fast, you get kind of behind. But it is Father's Day tribute on Thursday. So I'm hoping that all of our gentlemen who quilt, sew, embroider, make, do, support will show up on Thursday for a little tribute to our quilting and supporters for Father's Day tribute. All right. Also, during this week, we have social sewing going on. So if you'd like to come down to the store and take up a table and do some sewing, you're more than welcome. We have a social sewing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week. That is today, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nope, not 13. 9, 10, 11, 12, because the 13th is something special, which I'll tell you about. But social sewing, you can come down and use the tables and spread out, use the iron, have the run of the store, and that happens from 10:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. It's only $10. We just ask that you register in advance so we know we don't overbook tables or anything. The $10 plus tax comes back to you as a coupon so you can spend it in the store and have some fun. And so social sewing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week. All right, on Friday, Friday the 13th. How lucky can you get? Anyways, we have a class on Friday that's being taught by Patty B. It's called the Jelly Roll Rug Technique class. And if you've ever wanted to learn how to make a jelly roll, this will show you the technique. She's absolutely fabulous. And it starts at 10:30 in the morning and goes till 4 p.m. It's one day, and you're going to produce a small version of a big rug so that you learn the technique. And it's $65 plus tax. You just need to bring your 2.5-inch strips of fabric and batting, your sewing machine that can do a zigzag, and away you go. All right, one last class this week, and that's on Saturday, June 14th. We have our Bernina New Owners Embroidery class. It starts at 10:30 a.m., goes to 4:30. If you purchased your Bernina or Bernette through us at My Sewing Room, then this class is free to you. There's only a charge for the kit and paperwork that you got. If you didn't buy your Bernina or Bernette from us, but you got it anyways, you can certainly take this class. You just pay for it and come in and learn all about embroidery, starting with stabilizers, thread, and how to use your machine to use those products. Anyways, that is on Saturday. So you say to me, how do I get started in all of this? Well, one thing you could do is call us at My Sewing Room, 403-252-3711. Or you can go to our website, mysewingroom.ca, and sign up there. Or you can come down to My Sewing Room across that very clean parking lot and come in and visit us at the store and get signed up for those wonderful classes. All right, so that's what's happening at the store this week. All this month we also have some sales going on. Bernina, if you have a Bernina, the accessory of the month for June is the number 42, which is the BSR, the Bernina Stitch Regulator. So if you've ever tried free motioning and you found your stitches aren't quite even and stuff, the BSR will help you with that problem. I think it's a lot of practice too, but that accessory is on until June 30th for $699 plus tax. So if we don't have one in stock, you purchase it, and as soon as it comes in, we let you know that it has arrived. All right, so there you go for that one. Bernina is also very busy this month because they have their best price of the year sale going on. And some of those sale prices are fabulous. And you can get a sewing machine, you can get an embroidery machine, you can get big books on sale, luggage on sale. Oh my goodness, it is absolutely fabulous. And that sale runs until July 6th. So you've got a whole month, well, not quite a whole month left, but almost close to a whole month left on those sales. The other thing we have going on is a rummage sale. So at the front of the store, all the items we've picked out are either 50% off or have special pricing on them. And of course, I just left Fern this morning as she's combing through all of our beautiful fabrics out front, finding which one needs to have a birthday, and we'll go into our 50% off area, which is at the back of the store. So she's very busy doing that and getting set up for that. Gee, they are so busy out there. They're doing just a fabulous job. All right, so other things, don't forget we have long arming services if you need a quilt to be long armed, if you need a quilt to be bound, or if you need one to be basted. We have that services here. We have Kyle and Doris who do a wonderful job of the quilts here. So if you need to do that, either come in and visit or give us a call. You can talk to one of them or stop in and see them. All right, so that's quilting. We also have machine services for all models of Bernina, Brother, Bernette, Handy Quilter, and Titan. And today we have Zorro and Harrison in the back. They would be pleased to help you. Even if you don't have one of those machines, they might be able to do a spot check for you and fix something. So yeah, call ahead, make sure they're there. and ready to go. All right. What else is happening? Of course, we have all of our regular staff on the floor to help you out if there's anything you need. And I have only one more thing for you. And it's called Hello Pumpkin. Yeah, it's a Kimberbell. Sorry, I think I scared everybody there. Hello, Pumpkin. It's a Kimberbell event that's coming up in July. Friday, July 18th, as a matter of fact. It goes from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30. It's $149 plus tax. And the sad part is the cutoff date is tomorrow, June 11th, so that they can get the kits ordered and get them here so that we can do this event for you. So if you are interested in doing Hello Pumpkin, I have it set up as a display out front so you can see all of the lovely items that you will be creating. But either give us a call at the store, My Sewing Room, 403-252-3711, or sign up online at our website, mysewingroom.ca, and you can do the drop down menu and pick the calendar and then find July 18th, click on that icon, and up it comes and you can sign up online. Or you can come in and visit us across that really clean parking lot. All right, so that's the cutoff for those is June 11th. And for that class, you can either do it virtually at home or in person at the store. So if you're interested in that, let's get you signed up right away. So I had to tease my group today. I came already with a why did the chicken cross the road joke, and it was to get to the other side of the parking lot because we weren't going to be able to park. But as it turns out, the parking lot is clear and everything is go. So I hope that you'll be able to have time to come in and visit with us. Anyways, that is our Tuesday for you, Call of the Wild, and I hope that you can come in and see us. That would be awesome. Anyways, have a wonderful next couple of days, and I will see you Thursday morning at 10:30 for our Father's Day tribute.